of Boston sports. Give us a ring at 512-543-4662. Be sure to download the Try 99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support. Now, let's get into the Shamrock Sports Talk Show. Welcome to the Shamrock Sports Talk Show with your hosts, Igor Mitic from Serbia, Europe, and Andy Vernon from Concord, New Hampshire. We are about pride, tradition, sweat, tears, victory, and determination of Boston sports. Give us a ring at 512-543-4662. Be sure to download the Try 99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support. Now, let's get into the Shamrock Sports Talk Show. Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the In the Zone Sports Talk Show Network, LLC, where you can find the best in sports talk television and radio shows. Mondays, check out the Just Us Sports Talk Show from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your hosts, Kevin L. Dixon and Dana Clark. Then Tuesday, we have the Stars Talking Cowboys Sports Show from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern with your hosts, Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nikki. And on Wednesday, tune in for the Out the Block Sports Talk Show from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with hosts Robert Lewis, Donna Hainsworth, and Brett Shields. Then meet up with us on Saturday for the Enhanced Sports Talk Show from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern with hosts Lou Tenor and Steve Davidson. We also have the DMV Sports Talk Show from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern with your host Razul McGee. As well, we have the Shamrock Sports Talk Show from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern with Igor Mitic and Andy Vernon. Finally, rounding out the week, we have on Sunday, That's Not How We See It Sports Talk Show from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern with your host, Alfred Wallace, Tony Wallace, and Harold Robinson III. These shows come to you by way of the In the Zone Sports Talk Show Network, LLC. Be sure to download the Try 99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Shamrock Sports Talk Show. Tonight, only me. Hope that Andy will join us later. If not, you will listen to Igor Mitic. I have plenty of news, plenty of materials, and let's not waste the time. Let's start with the news. Of course, tonight you have the central news circulating around is that the Celtics waived Justin Champagnie forward to clear the roster place for another man. Apparently, the Celtics are interested in signing Blake Griffin. I'm not thrilled about that. But I will inform you. I will inform you about that in the minute. What I want to say is that anyway, Justin Champagnie that we waived Justin Champagnie is signed by our rival, the team that defeated us in the Eastern Conference Finals last season. That's Miami Heat. Uh, so you will hear while you're watching group draw results at the Eastern Conference. Here is the schedule. Eastern Conference, the Celtics are with Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls, Brooklyn Nets, Toronto Raptors, Orlando Magic, Chicago Bulls, Brooklyn Nets, and Boston Celtics. In-season tournament, this is something new, as you heard. Let's start with Justin Champagnie. Former Boston Celtics wing Justin Champagnie has a new team. The Miami Heat announced that Champagnie was among the players who they added to their training camp roster. Miami Heat have signed center Brandon McCoy, forward Drew Peterson, Cole Swider, forward Justin Champagnie, guard Alondes Williams, and guard Caleb Daniels. The Heat waived McCoy and signed Jamal Cain to two-way contract. The Heat announced at their Twitter account at August 11th. The Celtics signed Champagnie on April 7th, 2023. Justin Champagnie, he appeared in two games for the team. He's averaged 2.2 points, 2 rebounds, 1.5 assists, while shooting 16.7% from the field. Champagnie participated in the Celtics 2023 Summer League in Vegas. Champagnie was waived by the Celtics on August 1st, reportedly by Athletics Shams Charania. With him off the team, the Celtics now have two open full-time roster spots. The Heat have history of turning waived Celtics into valid rotation players because Max Strus did it. The Celtics waived Strus 2019. The Heat brought him in, and he is stable part of rotation. The Celtics, on the other side, interested in Blake Griffin reunion. After losing Grant Williams, the Celtics need depth in their front court. One possible option is Blake Griffin. CLNS Media Bobby Manning said on returning, "I've heard the door remains open for his return, despite the distance from family and his home on the West Coast. Given that he mulled his options until October last year, it's worth assuming that he will follow a similar deliberative process in summering." Mark Stein reported that the Celtics league source said have interest in re-signing Blake Griffin. Less clear is Griffin's stance, 34 years old, on returning to Boston for 15th season. Griffin signed with the Celtics in early October after training camp and had already begun and appeared in just one playoff game, 41 regular season games. Griffin had a substantially lesser role with the Celtics than he did with Clippers and Detroit Pistons. He will never have as big role as he once had. Griffin may also be looking for a bigger role than the Celtics can offer. That's for now about the news. About Justin Champagnie, it is clear that the Celtics are cooking something. Two open roster spots. I'm expecting the Celtics to fulfill at least one open roster spot because the Celtics needs bodies, especially in the front court. I don't think that Griffin is smart choice. I really hope that uh, Griffin will not sign with the Celtics. I have my favorites. I said that PJ Washington, Bismarck Biombo, um, and ex All-Star that is on Dallas Raider. I will recall Christian Wood. Yeah, Christian Wood are on my list before Blake Griffin. But this next story is really interested. The Celtics two All-Stars and the stars, superstars, whatever you want to call them, Brown and Tatum have been called out by NBA legends. NBA legend Rick Barry from Pistons puts Celtic stars Brown and Tatum on blast. Though the fans and majority of media view Boston Celtics having one of the most elite 1-2 punches in the league, in entire association in Brown and Tatum, one NBA legend still believes they have plenty work to do. During the recent sit down with Joy D'Angela, Hall of Fame forward Rick Barry discussed the state of current player contracts and, in his eyes, how lucrative they have become. Amid his talk on the matter, he would point out Brown's newly inked $303.7 million extension, guaranteed, up to $306 million extension, 5 years, largest in league history. And Rick Barry noted how he, alongside Tatum, still has a ways to go. Brown still has ways to go alongside Tatum before being fully worth such a price tag. You know what? Brown's average like 18.5 points per game. I mean 18.5 points per game. It is interesting. It is good. But he's going to make 69 millions in the last year of his contract. To pay somebody that kind of money, and he's really nice player. I really like him, but man, he's got to improve his game a lot. He turns the ball over too much. He tries to force things, and so does his teammate Tatum is doing. That's one of the reasons why the Celtics lost to the Warriors 2 seasons ago in the finals. They are making way too turnovers. So Barry critique of Brown turnover rate is reasonable because he caught the ball over 2.9 times per game in 2022-23, and during the 23 Eastern Conference Finals, both Tatum and Brown logged out enrageous 7.3 turnovers per night. Along with this, Brown is far from the first person to critique this. I mean, along with this, Barry is far from the first person to critique the Celtics for having given 26 years old this kind of deal. So Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum fall out of the top 5 in duos list. As noted, Rick Barry is by no means the first person to suggest that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown still have plenty of work to do when it comes to be honing their craft. Bleachers report Greg Schwartz constructed a ranking list for the league's best tandems and duos And despite their extensive postseason success, whilst running alongside on another, Boston Celtics pair is not listed top five. Even with 6 years of experience and had a trip to the NBA Finals, Tatum and Brown fell short of cracking the top five here. Brown's EMP score plus 2.6 is 46 overall in the NBA, and the two stars combined plus 5.2 ratings in 3,376 postseason together, which is actually lower than Boston's overall net rating 6.9. Schwartz wrote, both guys still improving and should be tied to another for years to come, with Brown's new monster deal and another coming for Tatum this summer. Although some overlapping skills hold them back from league's elite here. Though they may have missed the qualifications to make the Schwartz top 5 list, Tatum and Brown are coming off stellar last year's campaign, both of them nabbing All-Star recognition and All-NBA nods with the efforts, while combining 56.7 points per game, 15.7 rebounds per game, and 8.1 assists per game, 2.2 steals per game. So on another story. On August 9th, reports surfaced claiming that Kristaps Porzingis had sustained a foot injury. Though such a rumbling stirred up the Celtics fans, on Porzingis on his personal Instagram account showed that he is active in the drills for his team Latvia. So Porzingis has extensive injury history, and he has played only 55 games, just 3 times throughout NBA career, over 55 games. In the last 5 seasons, Porzingis played 216 games combined, potential total of 390 regular season games because of injury-related news. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is like real scary, but apparently he is ready to go, and I really hope that he will be ready to go. I hope that Porzingis will stay healthy because, the Celtics needs him. What is new? And let's run, because Andy is not here. Let's run through my material with my comments in the next 40 minutes or so. Preseason remaining dates, preseason schedule on 8 October 76ers. On 9th October we play Knicks. On 11th October we play 76ers. On 17th October Knicks and Hornets at Charlotte, 19th October. So 11th October Philadelphia in Boston. 8th October Philadelphia in Boston. 9th October New York in Boston. 11th October Boston against Philadelphia in Philadelphia. 17th October New York Knicks, Boston Celtics in New York, Madison Square Garden. And 19th October, Charlotte Hornets against Boston Celtics in Charlotte. Those are preseason dates, and it will be fun. We have in-season tournament. I will show before I erase the picture. I have been stacked. So the Celtics in season tournament. That's how they call it, in-season tournament right now. They are having the rivals of Chicago Bulls, Toronto Raptors, Philadelphia 76ers, Chicago Bulls, Toronto Raptors, Philadelphia 76ers, Orlando Magic, and if I'm correct, Chicago Bulls, Brooklyn Nets, Toronto Raptors, Chicago Bulls, Orlando Magic, Brooklyn Nets, and Toronto Raptors against the Celtics in-season tournament. This in-season tournament will be fun. This is for the first time tournament, but we are going further in our material that I prepared. By the way, I have news regarding James Harden. This is important because Philadelphia is one of our top rivals, so this information is significant. The James Harden trade sweepstakes appears to be all but off this off-season, because according to Woj, so Harden opted into his 35.6 million contract the next year, and he hoped to be moved, but Wojnarowski reported that Sixers and Harden agreed to look for a trade that would send the guards elsewhere when Harden opted in his deal. The Clippers reportedly were landing spot, and the Sixers communicated with the Sixers in potential Harden deal, but instead the organization of 76ers is shifting gears to retain Harden for at least one more year. This is huge shift this offseason, as Harden is one of the premier names in the trade market, alongside Trailblazers' Damian Lillard. Lillard is still up there in the air, though there doesn't seem to be much momentum when it comes to any deal. Regardless, if Harden agrees to retain to the Sixers this upcoming season, that shakes up Eastern Conference, because Philadelphia looked like it was an awkward spot with Embiid still in his prime and coming off MVP level season. A Harden deal would have forced them to reassess where they stood at franchise. But right now they are looking to compete next season for the championship to at least pass to the second round. Now, more than second round. Now, how Harden react to the news will be worth monitoring. His Rockets exit before he traded to the Nets played out publicly before a deal agreed. There is a chance Harden could do the same thing in Philadelphia, but remains to be seen. If Harden is calmed, and if Harden agreed to stay in Philadelphia, Philadelphia certainly is a top 4 team at the Eastern Conference. I am ranking number 1 Milwaukee, number 2 Boston, number 3 we will see who is there. I mean, Philadelphia is there. Number 3, let's say, legit number 3. Now, number 4, Cleveland, I don't know. We will see who will emerge. Cleveland Cavaliers maybe number 4. From there, we will see Miami Heat number 4, let's say, Cleveland number 5, etc., etc. Anyway, the next news. According to reports, as you can see in the picture, the Warriors are holding free agent workouts with veterans Dion Waiters, Tony Snell, Kate Bazemore, Juan Toscano Anderson, Harry Giles, and Trey Burke in the next 2 weeks. So somebody of them will be signed. Now, while you're looking towards comments from our owner, Mr. chairman, uh, chairman of president, owner, whatever you want to call him. Uh, I mean, majority owner, it seems, Mr. Wycliffe Grusbeck. The whole point is how do we get to banner number 18 before him? The story about Kendrick Perkins praising Jordan Walsh. Former Celtics champion Kendrick Perkins is big fan of their draft pick Jordan Walsh. According to Walsh's performances in the Las Vegas, Kendrick Perkins has explained that he thinks abilities that Walsh displayed demonstrated why he believes the Celtics will give the 19 years old a spot in the rotations. Um, he has been phenomenal in the summer league, and who needs Grant Williams when you have got Walsh in the building? His ability to stretch the floor and knock down three-point shooting, I believe he is going to play quality minutes, and he is relentless. Playing defense, he doesn't care. He plays with tons of energy and passion. In 5 games, Walsh averaging 16 points, 4.2 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.5 steals per game, while shooting 52.2% from the field and 40.7% for the three. After trading away frontcourt players, Grant Williams, Mike Muscala, Danilo Gallinari, Walsh could be indeed on his way into top 10 players in the Celtics rotations. However, Walsh will have some real and true competition for the heavy rotational minutes because the Celtics signed Oshie Brissett, Delano Banton alongside Sam Husseer. So Walsh, Husseer, Brissett, and Banton will compete for the minutes. So Walsh gave interview, and you can read it on heavy.com. For now, we are shifting towards the story that is, by the way, I didn't say during the show, go Celtics, go Celtics. Of course, I'm the Celtics fan, and I really hope that banner number 18 is coming, like Mr. Vic Grusbeck is saying. Now, what Vic Grusbeck is saying, Vic Grusbeck has been praising a lot Kristaps Porzingis. He said if Porzingis is anywhere near this productive with the Wizards, the championship chasing Celtics, I mean, actually Zach Buckley said, if Porzingis from Bleacher Report, Zach Buckley, if Porzingis is anywhere near his Washington production, 23 points per game, something like 8 rebounds or 2-3 assists per game, he could wind up booking his first All-Star trip since 2018, or in best case scenario, challenging for the first NBA honor. Okay, I mean, I really love it. Derrick Jones Jr. Have agreed to 1-year deal fully guaranteed with Dallas Mavericks. Okay, finally we are coming to this story, which is actually probably one of the main stories. I have chosen Justin Champagnie stories, but in recent interview, Vic Grusbeck, co-owner and chairman of the Boston Celtics, said that in next 2023-24 season, Boston Celtics are aiming the finals and the championship. So, per Grusbeck, the goal was to bring in additional talent and the Celtics brass traded for Porzingis. The team is focused on strengthening its big man rotation and could add two more players. And to talk over what Grusbeck has to say in the interview, I mean, I will try to find larger extracts from this interview. Meanwhile, Dwayne Wade and Paul Pierce beginning to, bury the hatchet. So I really hope that those two will shut up, because it is really laughable. Montezi Harrell has torn ACL meniscus after undergoing MRI Wednesday night. Knee swelling. This is really, really bad, and I really wish the best of luck to this poor man. So this man really doesn't have luck, Montezi Harrell. So the Group C, like I said, in-season tournament, Celtics, Nets, Raptors, Bulls, Magic, Group number C. We talk about it. In-season tournament will be fun. Blake Griffin has interest from Boston Celtics. He is thinking about it because of long distance way home to the west. His family is to the west. Now, Boston Celtics off-season, Vic Grusbeck commented the general tone was, how do we take this energy we are feeling right now? That was in the building over having two good seasons, but then didn't get all the way. The whole point is now how we do get number 18. If we would all agree we should keep the things the same, that would have been fine. But the idea of bringing another talent, big up, pop up, and we ended up executing that idea. Per Grusbeck and the Celtics' opportunity to add the 7-3 big man who can shoot the threes, and coming of the best career season, have been taunting and daring. So Porzingis will have been much needed front court presence, because the Celtics needed another premier scoring threat alongside Brown and Tatum. Grusbeck also encouraged by Porzingis' attitude heading into the first season with the team. He is coming committed and now seasoned as effective player. He's real force. I'm really impressed with him. Commitment to being part of the winning team. I met him once, and for the press conference, we spent some real time. He's so happy to be here. He's ready to shine on this stage career, but he sees a team concept. He doesn't see his KP show. He's continually improved over career, and he thinks he's in prime, but he's about the team. He's about the team, his teammates, and the banner 18. He chose us. There were other people I hear that wanted him, and he chose Boston. He wanted to be here, and he wants to win a ring. As excited as he was to welcome Porzingis, Grusbeck said this. He praised Smart, and he said that his wife Emilia and I was going to attend his upcoming wedding. And of course, this trade is a risk. Without Smart, the Celtics expected to start Derek White at point guard, Malcolm Brogdon, Pritchard to serve as backup point guard, as backcourt depth of the court, Brogdon and Pritchard. We will see how the things will going with this kind of backcourt. it's really nice. Do not get me wrong, but I I'm really cautious um, because I think that the Celtics need more depth. I'm putting the Celtics number 3 overall uh, behind Denver and Milwaukee Bucks in power ratings. I do not think that the Celtics are um, straight up favorites to win the title, but I am hoping Brad Stevens will do some more quality work and he will add much necessary depth. We heard that Derek White is a starter, Peyton Pritchard, Malcolm Brogdon backup point guard, Peyton Pritchard serving as backcourt depth. So Vic Grusbeck said Porzingis is committed and now seasoned and effective player. He's real force. I'm really impressed with him. Committed with his commitment to being part of the winning Celtics team. Now, V. Grusbeck says that the Celtics needed changes. I agree with this. I was calling out for the changes and more talent in the off-season. When the Celtics take the court for the 2023-24, they will be looking for mostly the same. But there will be some glaring changes. Most notable, Marcus Smart headed to the Grizzlies and Porzingis in green. Jordan Walsh, rookie, is a Celtic. O'Shea Brissett, Daniel Banton are the Celtics. Pritchard, who's here wanting the bigger roles, potential 2 more signings, we will see. But the Celtics seemingly needed some change to win the banner number 18 because they lost to the Heat in Eastern Conference Finals last year and to the Warriors in the NBA Finals in 2022. The Celtics certainly had memorable climbing out of the 3-0 series to the Heat, but they lost the series, and that's what's counting. So when Grusbeck met with Stevens and Coach Mazzulla, they discussed the franchise pet. In interview, Adam Himmelsbach did with Vic Grusbeck, the Celtics co-owner. Grusbeck revealed some of the front office's thinking when it came to the off-season upgrade. When I met with Stevens and Mazzulla after the season going forward, we agreed not to bring back the same team, but to open to the changes and bringing the more talents to the team. That's what I have been saying. As a result of that is the trade for Porzingis and Smart out, and Kristaps Porzingis is coming in and really adding hopefully a lot to our lineup. Of course, the Celtics lost Smart. On the paper, there is a lot of to like about big men, but Porzingis put together a career season with the Wizards, but which is why the Celtics made the stunning trade. It's unclear how Porzingis will fit to the roster, including playing with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. There are also injury risks because he played the last 3 years only once, about 55 games regular season, if I believe. There are injury concerns, but from pure talent standpoint, the Celtics made fantastic move. The Celtics should be right back on their title contending ways next season. For the first time since 2008, the Celtics are the true contenders and Eastern Conference finalists consistently with Brown and Tatum, but could not get over the hump. Now with Big Three, the entire Celtics organization has a hope that the new Big Three will give the Celtics the title. The general tune was how do we take this energy we're feeling right now to the court and to build the championship team? The whole point is now do we get banner number 18? If we would all agree he should keep the things the same, that would have been fine. But the idea of bringing in another talented big popped up early in the season, and we executed that idea. That was Wycliffe Grusbeck segment, 10 minutes or so, but I really thought that, it's interesting. Meanwhile, PJ Dozier, ex-Celtics player forward, signed with Serbian team Partizan Belgrade. I have another news. I have part of the Celtics schedule for 2023-24. Opening night schedule is there. So Los Angeles Lakers opening against the Denver Nuggets, and Phoenix Suns opening against Golden State Warriors. So on October 24th, Lakers, Denver Nuggets, and Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors. The Boston Celtics will have, you're watching Al Horford's second best 3-point percentage in the NBA, 44.6%. Mighty Big Al. The Boston Celtics will kick off their 2023-24 NBA campaign where they ended with Miami Heat on October 27th. So before that, they will have preseason games and in the season tournament. So the only other games, the Celtics regular season schedule has been announced that they will play their longtime rivals, the Lakers, in Los Angeles at Los Angeles at the Christmas Day. This marks the Celtics' 8th straight Christmas game. So October 27th, Boston Celtics Miami Heat in TD Garden, and Christmas Day, Los Angeles Lakers Boston Celtics in Los Angeles. So preseason schedule: Philadelphia 8 October, 6 p.m. Eastern, TD Garden. 9th October, New York Knicks Boston Celtics, Madison Square Garden, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. 11th October, preseason game, Philadelphia Boston, Wells Fargo Center, 7 p.m. Eastern. 17th October, TD Garden, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And finally, 19th October, Charlotte Hornets, Boston Celtics, 7 p.m. Eastern, Spectrum Center. That was about the preseason dates and the two dates that we know. So opening against Miami Heat, October 27th in TD Garden, and the second game that we know, the Christmas game against Los Angeles Lakers in Los Angeles. So this is the 7th Christmas game that Boston Celtics are possessing. Christian Wood, the guy that I want to see in the green, one of my premier targets, but sadly Boston Celtics are likely to have reunion with Blake Griffin. Dallas remains open to facilitate sign and trade for Christian Wood. I really hope that the Celtics will sign, for example, if not Wood, Bismarck Biyombo. PJ Washington, not realistic, but Bismarck Biyombo. Just not Christian Wood, just not Blake Griffin, because he cannot help us. O'Shea Brissett is going to be instant fan favorite in Boston. Amazing athleticism and always getting out in transition. Like I said, the second unit will consist of Malcolm Brogdon point guard, Peyton Pritchard shooting guard, Sam Husseer small forward, O'Shea Brissett forward, and Al Horford or Robert Williams at center. Let's say Al Horford at center. I really hope that O'Shea Brissett can help us, but I cannot guarantee that. All we have to hope. Again, with Gruzbek, we agreed not to bring back exact the same team again, but to be open to changing the mix and bringing in some additional talent. To result of that is far this off-season trades for Kristaps Porzingis and the Smart going to Memphis. Porzingis coming in, and he is really adding hopefully a lot to our lineup. Yes. So we really hope that Kristaps Porzingis is going to add a lot to our lineup. So let us roll to another slide. Peyton Pritchard in one of USA games, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I mean, I have seen the latest game that Anthony Edwards scored like from Minnesota 15 points, something like 5 or 8 rebounds for the Team USA. So the Team USA is preparing for the FIBA World Cup. About Peyton Pritchard that we have been talking about, this is go-to season for him. Peyton Pritchard is capable backup point guard in the NBA, and he should be in rotational piece for the Celtics. This is Dylan Thompson. So yes, I agree. We don't have the guard depth. That's why I want another guard or point guard. But Peyton Pritchard is going to be shooting guard in the second unit, and we will see a lot of combination of Malcolm Brogdon, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Husseir, Al Horford from the bench alongside one starter or Oshie Brissett or somebody else. So yes, Peyton Pritchard should play more the next off season, and those trades and clearing up the roster spots is going to help Peyton Pritchard to get more minutes, but that's how it goes in the NBA. Somebody wants Kevin Knox. John Corrales, give me Kevin Knox. Give me Kevin Knox. Is there is anything left? I mean, he's young and he has opportunity to shine. Kevin Knox, I mean, why? I don't know. I don't know about Kevin Knox, to tell you the truth. Let me just check the stories that I prepared for the show. I have the feeling that I forgot something. So the Denver Nuggets will face Los Angeles Lakers in the opening night on TNT. Phoenix Suns and who is playing with the Phoenix Suns? I forgot. Never mind. So Kristaps Porzingis is good. He's not injured. Preseason we talk about it. Derrick Jones Jr. agreed with guaranteed deal with Miami Dallas Mavericks. Gruzbek we commented. Lakers reportedly maintain interest in sign and trade for Christian Wood. I really want Christian Wood. Celtics targeting Kelly Oubre Jr. for their roster spot. So while Josh Hart signed big contract with the Knicks, something like 180 millions. I will check. Meanwhile, the one thing that I want to materialize by Adam Taylor from Heavy.com, our friend, the Celtics could sign Kelly Oubre Jr. for the vacant roster spot, unrestricted free agent in Charlotte Hornets. Oubre, his scoring success came at the expense of efficiency. Bobby Krivitsky, Sports Illustrated, thinks that Oubre is valuable addition to the roster if veteran can be bought out into reduced role. Oubre made 12.6 million with the Hornets last season, and there are teams capable of offering him the mid-level exceptions. If Mazzulla's on the board with how he would fit with the Celtics, Boston could sign 8-year veteran for minimum salary and offer a bit more while staying under the second apron, utilizing a chunk of 5 million taxpayer mid-level exception. So for veteran minimum, utilizing the 5 million taxpayer mid-level exception to stay under the apron and sign Kelly Oubre Jr. While he's not the cleanest fit to the Missoula's offense, if he is open to the role that he would have of the bench in Boston, as productive and versatile two-way forward, Oubre could be helpful addition to the Celtics to pursue banner number 18. Oubre played 48 minutes regular season games for the Hornets last year. Oubre is averaged 20.3 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.1 assists, shooting 43% from the field and 32% from the three. Again, Adam Taylor said, the more I think about it, the more I believe that Oubre would make a ton of sense for the Celtics on a prove-it deal. Clearly, there is limited interest in his service right now. Coming in, playing a role, and compete for the championship could prove his value. Celtics unlikely to acquire Christian Wood. Oubre could make a sense. So the Celtics, it would appear that potential move the Celtics could make to acquire Christian Wood on veteran minimum deal is unlikely. Wood is coming off disappointing season with Dallas Mavericks, and Lakers are interested in him, like I said. So Wood still remains a free agent despite his clear offensive talent. In August 4th, Brian Robb noted that veteran big men would likely want more than Boston can offer minimum salary from 5 million's mid-level exception, taxpayers mid-level exception. So the Celtics lineups with Al Horford and Robert Williams registered 103 defensive rating in regular season, 11 minutes per game, and 104.3 in the playoffs, 6 minutes per game. Now, adding Kristaps Porzingis now will give Missoula the option to go double bigs for entire games, and it will help our defense, I hope. So, returning to the Christian Wood story, that would certainly be a fun option to have as a fourth big, but I don't know if Wood is looking for bigger role, if he's going to settle for veteran minimum. There is a lot of teams out there that can offer a mid-level exception to use, and if Wood wants to score a new big deal in season or two, he's going to have to go somewhere and to have consistent minutes. Now, given that the Celtics signed Porzingis, it's unclear what type of role the Celtics can offer to Christian Wood, because he would enter the team as the fourth big man in the rotation. So sadly, no Wood. But like I said, I mean, a lot of solid people out there. For example, Bismarck Biompo, PJ Washington, Josh Hart finalizing a 4-year deal, 81 million contract extension with the Knicks. 4 years, 81 million, Josh Hart with the Knicks. Congratulations. The Raptors have rejected the Hawks trade offer of DeAndre Hunter, AJ Griffin, and draft compensation for Pascal Siakam per Shams. So Pascal Siakam staying in Toronto. Warriors working out players, we read it. Montezzi Harrell is injured. That's real sadness. Atlanta Hawks offered Raptors would get DeAndre Hunter, AJ Griffin, and draft compensation. Hawks would get Pascal Siakam, and Toronto rejected. Mavericks could have starting lineup of Luka Doncic point guard, Kyrie Irving shooting guard, Josh Josh Green, small forward, Grant Williams, power forward and center, Dwight Powell, Grant Williams, Kyrie Irving, all ex Celtics. OG Anunoby from Raptors expected to receive offer 30 millions per year. He's kept around 4 years deal, 117 millions. So 4 years deal, 117 millions maximum deal that Toronto can give to OG Anunoby. Expected to receive over 30 millions per year deal. Good luck to OG Anunoby. Jaden McDaniels measured 6'11", now he was 6'9". Tyrese Halliburton showed off his playmaking ability with double-digit assists for the USA, 12 assists, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 block, plus 24. Great again. Christian Wood, we commented about it. Lakers interested sign and trade in him. White is our starting point guard. You know it. So according to Dylan Thompson, insider, Boston Celtics should either trade Peyton Pritchard or give him the larger role, find a way to utilize him. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists in 1 game for the USA. For Peyton Pritchard. Cole Snyder is signing deal with Miami Heat. Miami Heat signing ex-Celtics player Justin Champagnie. Blake Griffin with the Celtics, we will see. So Adam Taylor about Derek White. I know that my partner Andy is concerned about Derek White and his ability to play the starting point guard. Derek White's ability to play with pace, make quick decisions, and his uncanny ability to always make him the right read are the 3 primary reasons why the trio believes Stevens should consider extending his deal. So the Celtics should extend Derek White to add him on the core, and they would have White, Porzingis, Tatum, and Brown signed. After they extend White and Tatum, they would have 4 years signed, 3+ years. That would be nice. Bucks off-season ratings return to the top of the East. The Celtics are second, 76ers number 3, Knicks number 4, Cavaliers number 5, Miami, if I'm correct, number 6. I think they're underrating again Miami Heat, and Miami Heat will prove them wrong. On the picture, you can see breakdown from Bobby Marks. 440 players under contract, 44 players earn salary of 30 millions plus. The remaining 396 players are having salaries between 1 million and 30 millions. Here is breakdown. Between 20 and 29 millions, 32 players. Between 10 and 19 millions, 79 players. Between 4 and 10 millions, 115 players. Between 1 and 4 millions, 170 players. 82 players are either first or second contract exceptions. Kevin Garnett said a lot of big salaries, but where is the mid-level bread? It's either max dollars or near the minimum. Sadly, that's the new CBA dictating. What do we have until the end of the show? To pass all my slides and to pass a couple of banners that I prepared. Of course, we will be off the TV of the Roku TV in 1 minute. So the viewers at Roku TV, I'm wishing you good night and watch us. Hopefully, Andy will be there the next Saturday. Now I'm continuing for the viewers and listeners that are watching us on the YouTube. So power rankings: Eastern Conference, Bucks number 1, Celtics number 2, Sixers number 3, Knicks number 4, Cavaliers number 5. Celtics must work more, in my opinion. Must add more talent, more depth, at least 2 to 3 quality players, maybe even the trade if um, the deal is not there. But the Celtics are really, really um, thin, 7 players deep. Derek White's ability to play with pace, make quick decisions, his uncanny ability to always make the right read are 3 primary reasons why the trio believes the Stevens should extend White. Adam Taylor. I agree. Extend White, extend Tatum. Then you will have the young core of Tatum, Brown, Derek White, Tatum, Brown, Derek White, Porzingis, all under contracts, plus Jordan Walsh. Great young core. I am looking forward to it. I will definitely have the ball in my hands more like a playmaker role, and I am looking forward to grow with the team and just get up in the right positions each and every time. So I am looking forward to the season and starting and working with Joe Mazzulla and the rest of the guys. Derek White on playing in the place of Marcus Smart, the starting point guard. So he's ready for the challenge. He believes in himself, and that's the way how it should be. This person um, should believe in himself. Danilo Gallinari is loaded up. He can't wait to play against the Celtics. As soon as the calendar come out, I will put an X, and this time I will play against Boston in Boston. Great again. I'm looking forward to see Danilo Gallinari playing against Boston, but I don't know what Boston did to Danilo Gallinari except traded him for Porzingis in Washington. Jimmy Butler could surpass the record-breaking deal of Jaylen Brown. He's looking forward to 5 years, 310 millions or something. Good luck to Miami to give him that money. The Lakers confident that Hayes from the Pelicans can start and play a prominent role with Anthony Davis in the two big lineups, according to Athletics Jovan Buha. So the Lakers are confident that the Hayes can start and play power forward alongside Mr. Um, Anthony Davis, who extended with the Lakers as well. With Grant Williams gone, Sam Husir has opportunity to seize a big role with the Celtics, according to the Celtics blog Wayne Spooney. I agree. I said that he will be part of top 4 bench core alongside. So the bench core: Malcolm Brogdon, Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford, Sam Husir. Kyrie Irving, since leaving LeBron, you see that he's fading. I mean, whatever. He is going to start with Dallas, with Luka, with Grant Williams, Green, and who is there. Now, Horford is, good luck to him. Now, Horford is 7th oldest player in the league, and he's the player, and of the players above him, only James and Chris Paul were tasked with more responsibility in the past seasons. Big Al should play as much as he can, as long as he can. We really need him. We don't have the guy like him. Jimmy Butler could seek over $304 million contract extension with the Heat to surpass Jaylen Brown. Good luck to Jimmy Butler for seeking that kind of deal. I mean, maybe he will get it. Heat Nuggets potential landing spot for Christian Wood. Right now, the Lakers are primary ones, so I will not read it. Whatever. So let me just see if these slides are about Christian Wood. So Christian Wood's defense and fields are suspect. So according to Subtract Mark Stein. The Dallas Mavericks haven't ruled possibility out to sign him, but Wood's fit on the Lakers makes sense. Anthony Davis could cover the man in the defense, so the Lakers could perform sign and trade with Christian Wood. It's pity because I really wanted him as a fourth big man, but I think he will wind up with the Lakers. The Lakers will make a sign and trade for him. Couple of more slides and the sentences. The Celtics are tied with the Warriors in the first place in most playoff wins, 52 since 2017-18. That's the season when the first Tatum and Brown played together. So since then, the Celtics are constant contenders, Eastern Conference Finals, team constantly, and one finals appearance since 2017-18. Projecting starting lineup: Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford or Robert Williams. I think it's Robert Williams, Al Horford of the bench, but I think that the Celtics need power forward center, whomever. The next year, 2024, Tatum will extend with the Celtics 5 years, 338 millions. I cannot wait. And like I said, the Celtics still have job to do until then. I really hope that they will re-sign um, Derek White, and also that they will maybe extend Horford. And of course, they have to extend Tatum. Jason Tatum played career high 36.9 minutes per game last year, and he is expected to play more minutes this year, and that is really showing that Jason Tatum is a force. Okay, 3 more slides, and the Celtics need to win a championship in the next 3 years. Load up, go all out. So the Celtics are really, really mighty. On this picture, only Derek White is missing. So many people, many analysts calling out Brown and the Celtics for the deal, whatever. So some front office members around the league believes Jaylen Brown is third and the fourth or the fifth best player in the Celtics. I have got a couple of people in opposing front offices tell me something along the lines that are the Celtics really gonna pay the third or fourth or fifth best player 306 millions? And Kevin Garnett said, "Who? LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Stephen Curry playing for Boston right now," alluding that he's worth that money. I agree with KG. Derek White will start the season as the main point guard the next season for the Celtics. So that's it from the slides. Now let's read the banners. The Warriors working out Dion Waiters, Kate Bazemore, Giles, Trey Burke, Tony Snell, James Toscano Anderson the next 2 weeks. Good luck to them. Free agent guard Frank Ntilikina agree 1-year deal with Charlotte Hornets, our rivals, conference rivals. That's good for him. Anthony Davis is getting 62 millions per year average in his extension, is why it's not worth freaking out about total NBA salaries and annual values of the salaries. That's Jaylen Brown extension. I have been explaining in the previous shows that the salary cap will rise. The percent of the cap that Jaylen Brown's salary occupies is going to be smaller, and revenue will rise, and more guys will sign Jaylen Brown like deals. So there is really no reason to freak out about Jaylen Brown deal. The Celtics did what they need to do. Anyway, all I need to say is that I cannot wait for the preseason. I cannot wait for the in-season tournament and the other games, and I cannot wait to see my Celtics. So the Celtics preseason 8 August. Until then, in-season tournament. The Celtics have the Nets, the Bulls, the Orlando Magic and Toronto Raptors in the Group C of in-season tournament will be fun as well. Justin Champagnie waived. The Celtics have 2 open roster spots. Blake Griffin possibility for the Celtics, but we will see. And that's it. Kristaps Porzingis playing at the World Cup alongside Peyton Pritchard. Rumors that Porzingis was injured, but he is okay. And that's it. The next Saturday, Andy will be back, he said, and I'm wishing you good night and go Celtics. I'm Igor Mitic from Serbia, and I'm wishing you good night, and I'm wishing the Celtics the banner number 18. And good luck to all the teams in the FIBA World Cup. Go Celtics.
Thank you for listening to the SHAMROCK Sports Talk Show. We're here every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are the best 4-leaf lucky show in the area. This show comes to you by way of the In the Zone Sports Talk Show Network, LLC. And be sure to download the Try99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support. Hello, and thank you for tuning into the In the Zone Sports Talk Show Network, LLC, where you can find the best in sports talk television and radio shows. Mondays, check out the Just Us Sports Talk Show from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your hosts, Kevin L. Dixon and Dana Clark. Then Tuesday, we have the Stars Talking Cowboys Sports Show from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern with your hosts, Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nikki. And on Wednesday, tune in for the Out the Block Sports Talk Show from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with hosts Robert Lewis, Donna Hainsworth, and Brett Shields. Then meet up with us on Saturday for the Enhanced Sports Talk Show from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern with hosts Lou Tenor and Steve Davidson. We also have the DMV Sports Talk Show from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern with your host, Razul McGee. As well, we have the SHAMROCK Sports Talk Show from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern with Igor Mitic and Andy Vernon. Finally, rounding out the week, we have on Sunday, That's Not How We See It Sports Talk Show from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern with your host, Alfred Wallace, Tony Wallace, and Harold Robinson III. These shows come to you by way of the In the Zone Sports Talk Show Network, LLC. Be sure to download the Try99 TV app on any smart device and subscribe to In the Zone Sports Talk Television. The cost is $4.95. Thank you in advance for your support.